Hello, everybody. Welcome back to CWC 2023. We're in our grand finals weekend, and we got a really special match for you guys today. We have the All-Stars match. So we have two All-Star teams of players from the tournament, and they're going to face off today. So here's a look at those teams. We got our red team, which can be Easygon, Bunray, Motion, Nokroy, Natsuko, Arisil. Blue team, Henrik, Roido, Kame, Totobis, Saikai, and Ika. And I am Snow Leopard, and I am with JBH. How are you doing today?
Hello, everybody. It's been a long time, it seems, but managed to just creep in right at the end of this CWC, and I've joined at a brilliant time. This is two massive lineups of All-Stars here right now. And looking at the map pool from kind of the match yesterday, Italy versus US, and also the map pool showcase last week, there is going to be some insane play potential that I'm really looking forward to. So hope you're all looking forward to that as well. It's great to see you.
Absolutely, yeah. And actually, sorry, one roster swap I forgot about. Roido not going to be in. Instead, it will be Ash Ketchum from Iceland. So we'll have him in. But otherwise, what you see on the screen is going to be our lineups. And yeah, like you said, these map pools are absolutely insane. So you're going to need an all-star team to be able to play them.
Oh boy, we have channel point predictions in the chat. I didn't see some of these before. I know some of you guys are sitting on six-figure channel point sums. So why don't you all put your money where your mouth is, dump some points on your favorite team who you think is going to win. You see the players on screen now, red and blue teams. Let's go. I want to see some big numbers in that predictions right now.
Looks like we're getting some rolls underway. Natsuko, very strong roll of 3. Yeah, that will be Team Blue getting to choose how they want to start us out.
While they're making their decision, just a quick overview of our map pool for the Grand Finals. 4 no mods, 3 specifics, and 1 conda. You can see the unwelcome school there. 3 hidden, 3 hard rock, 4 double time, all specifics. 3 mixed mods, where 1 player plays no mod, 1 hidden, 1 hard rock, and of course, 1 tiebreaker.
Yep, yeah. This year, only the 1 convert and no mod converts have otherwise been axed from the tournament, for better or for worse. But there we go. There's our first ban coming out from Team Red. It's going to be double time 1 over the top.
Yeah, Team Red banning the AR 10.5 speed check map 318 BPM.
Yeah, to be expected. Not many players can play that map very well. That's pretty much like a decreeper map there.
Yeah. So moving on very rapidly, Team Blue have banned Shannon's Theorem, which is hidden 2. CS5 AR 7.8 with no hyper dashes. Also one of those very niche picks that someone like Easygon would do fantastic on, I think, in this kind of setting.
Absolutely, yeah. And we're going to start out with nice and simple Nomad 1.
Well, nice and simple as far as like this map pool goes, maybe, but I mean, we're still talking about a very snappy, kind of very technical map here right now. Like usually we're used to kind of seeing like Gemzu Nomad 2 being the tech map, but this pool has like, even Nomad 1 has like a tech Gemzu map. This time a collab with Zytix.
Yeah, that's true. It's a bit misleading to say nice and simple when we're talking about a star rating of 8.02. They are 9.8. All of these maps are just like about as high as you can go on the difficulty with the players still being able to play them. Someone asking about what team Motion on. Motion is on Team Red.
Yeah, you can see him there in slot number 1 on the left side of your screen. Looking like we might have locked in teams for this Nomad 1. Motion, Nokroy, and Bunray for Team All-Stars Red. Squaring off against Kame, Henrik, and Saikai on All-Stars. Motion, one of the few players in this lobby that hasn't played at all this year, is instead of playing for Team South Korea, as maybe many of you would expect, he's been very involved in the map pool testing, play testing, kind of selecting role, which he's done fantastic in. And if you've watched any of the map wall showcases, you'll notice that his name appears on lots of the replays of these higher end maps where, like, other players just do not dare to tread.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a nice mix of players and staffs for this. All-Star match just picked kind of the best of the best that were available.
Yeah, of course, big thank you to all of the players that have offered to participate here for giving this little show match. Not really anything to be gained other than bragging rights and some cool score potential, but hopefully you guys put on a fantastic show. We're very much looking forward to seeing what they can do on this map.
Yeah, and so far on this pick, the Team Blue not doing super hot for them. Have combo breaks from all three players. Meanwhile, three-way FC from Red.
Yeah, just over 4 minutes long. This is one of the longer maps in the pool, so single misses early on not hugely significant, as Henrik and Bunray both trade at fairly similar spots there. So the lead kind of maintained a little bit at about 30,000 points, but that's coming down now with Bunray and Nokroy both dropping. Kame has gone down, which is going to trade a little bit, so I think Team Red will still keep the lead here.
Yeah, going to be that small lead for Team Red, and like you mentioned, 4 minute long map, so misses not going to be too much of a big deal, especially if the opponents aren't FCing, which so far just Motion, holding that SS actually even. Get some more trades all the way across the bottom screen, all four players there, finding their misses. Kame, Motion still holding.
Every player building their combos back up nicely. There's still about a 30,000 point advantage for Team Red right now. Coming towards the halfway point in this long as Saikai finds another drop. Bunray trades it back almost immediately though. Henrik also goes down, so Team Red will eke out that advantage a little bit further. Huge number of drops there from Bunray, struggling to get back into that rhythm and recapture some combo.
Yeah, these maps are just very unforgiving. It's easy to kind of fall out of rhythm with them. But Bunray getting back up to combo now. Nokroy and Saikai going to be trading.
Break coming in now. Players will be able to see each other's scores. Only 5,500 points the difference with 1/3 of the map. About a minute and a half still to play. This is definitely up for grabs by both teams.
Yeah, Motion's still holding the SS, but Kame above 1,000 combo now, 1,200.
Yeah, despite a couple of early misses from Kame, that is a really strong comeback so far. Definitely anchoring Team Blue. Kame, of course, playing yesterday in the kind of losers bracket final in that match against the US, Italy taking the 3rd place spot. So has a little bit of match experience on this particular map pool already.
Yeah, a bit of warm-up yesterday from playing the maps. We see some more misses across the bottom. Again, Bunray and Henrik doing a bit of a trade. And it's now over on the blue side. They've eked it out just enough.
Yeah, Bunray and Saikai trading some misses there, but Saikai's miss was, I think, a single miss. Bunray had quite a few drops there. So Team Blue have taken the advantage in the dying stages. Nokroy goes down again. This is going to extend the advantage just a little bit further in favor of Team Blue. Henrik and Bunray both trading several times. I think this is going to go to a hold. It looked like Team All-Stars Red might get the break point very early on, but All-Stars Blue are going to take this one first up, securing that pick. Fantastic combos from Kame and Motion. Motion just losing the double S right towards the end, but it is almost certainly going to be an FC. Fantastic play.
Yeah, really insane play from Motion there, getting the FC. Kame not too far behind, just 2 early misses, probably in the same spot. Over 2,000 combo himself. Yeah, so Team Blue gonna secure their first point despite a little bit of a rough start. And we're gonna go over to Team Red for their first pick of the match. Saw Easy Gone pop in. I imagine we're gonna get some low AR.
Yes, there's some low AR in that mixed mod pool, though Hidden 2 has obviously been taken away. Mix Mod 2 features the approach rate 8.4, that might be where they're angling, and it is indeed going to be Cross Revolution.
Yeah, there we go. As soon as you see Easy Gone pop in, you're like, all right, something funky is going to come out. Easy Gone she has been playing amazingly this year.
Yeah,
all kinds of crazy scores.
Certainly one of the best low approach rate hidden players in the world for a long time now. So yeah, in addition to the approach rate 8.4, reminder this is mix mod, so only one player on each team is going to be dealing with that low approach rate hidden. The other one's going to be playing with hard rock though, and they're going to have to contend with some really dense stacks and some snappy wiggles, with of course that approach rate 10 and that lower circle size.
Yep, and then the third player going to be just playing no mod, which isn't too bad normally, but it is still AR 8.4, can still throw you off a little bit, not quite as much as hidden, but still a factor. Especially these top players that are used to playing really high AR all the time, having to play 8.4, even no mod, can be a little interesting.
So just waiting to find out who the third player for the blue team is going to be. Kame and Saikai both staying in thus far. Motion, the only remaining member from the roster of All-Stars Red in for this one, as Natsuko, and of course, as we've already discussed, Easygon coming in to fill those remaining 2 spots, and it's going to be Henrik. Now, I saw something in the chat a little bit about Henrik not having the map, so maybe that was why they left the lobby and came back. Like they needed an version update or something like that. Hopefully there's been some practice gone on here, otherwise this could be quite the interesting sight read.
Yeah, not a pull you want to sight read, that is for sure. Does get swapped out though, so All-Stars Blue is going to have a roster switch up. Saikai Kamei staying in. Looks like Totobus is going to be taking over for Henrik.
Okay, yeah, so Totobus, a stalwart of French CWC rosters in years past, did not play this year, but still obviously up with the highest echelons of catch performance and skill, and is offering to do a little exhibition here for us for Team All-Stars Blue. Natsuko, also of Team France in years past, but not playing this year. Similar to Motion, has been involved in the pool playtesting department, offering some replays on his higher end maps. Sorry, Snow Leopard, please go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say, yeah, so 2 roster swaps for red, 1 for blue, and we are off now. Like both hard rock players found some really early misses.
An early missed effort Motion as well, just under dashing one of those little wiggly sliders.
Yeah, Saikai is starting to find his first misses now as well. With some low AR hidden. Some difficult wiggles coming in.
Those high SV sliders with hidden and approach rate like this look really painful. They're kind of the situation where you can miss loads of notes and have no idea what you missed or why.
Yeah, they're like little wiggling sliders and they're super dense. Super easy to lose track of where you're at.
Now we've got this dense double section. Some little walking streams, some really tight hyper chains. Coming into some wider, lower snap wiggles now. Lots of misses all across the board here.
Map is just like a hidden nightmare.
So it is Team Red with the lead coming into this calm section with 1/3 of the map still to play, and it is Natsuko and Motion, the 2 highest combos. So that score advantage is going to get eked out just a little bit further in Team Red's advantage, but not an unsurmountable deficit for Team Blue now. Although Saikai's drop there is going to be a little bit problematic.
Yeah, we keep seeing more misses come out. A little bit to be expected from those on the bottom screen, dealing with that low AR. And traded back and forth though. Still advantage to red coming into the final seconds of the map.
Kame with the large combo here. Saikai dropping right towards the end. Easy gone, the only large combo remaining on Team Red there, but they built up enough of a lead in the earlier sections to secure that one by a little under 20,000 points. Really, really close match so far in these opening exchanges. Both teams holding their own picks to go 1-1, and it will be Team Blue to pick next.
Yeah, super impressive play there from Easy. Second highest score in the lobby, just behind Kame, and doing that on hidden for the mod. Very impressive.
Yeah, that 950k from Kame with only 5 misses is really insane.
They had no break points yet, all tied up 1-1. Gonna swing back over to blue team, see where they want to take us next.
So yeah, still a little bit of everything on offer. Just the 1 hidden and 1 double time ban. We've seen 1 no mod and 1 mix mod pick. Reminder that this is best of 13, so first team to 7 points will take the victory, and of course if we get to 6 all, we will play the tiebreaker, which you can see at the bottom of your screen.
Yeah, definitely excited to see the tiebreaker. Custom song, custom storyboard, custom everything, big collab. It's a real banger.
Quite a long way to go before we potentially get to that, but it is looking very even so far. 2 very close contests to this one, back and forward. Still waiting for a pick from Team Blue. DT3, Queen Alouette is going to be. So this is interesting. Team Red banned over the top the AR 10.5 speed check double time. So now we're going to get the other super speedy map in this pool, also AR 10.5 and also 318 BPM. But shorter in length and a little bit more technical than DT1 that we saw. So Team Blue may be targeting a bit of a perceived double time weakness, speed check weakness from Team Red here.
Yeah, we do have, on the blue team, we have Kame played this map yesterday. So, a little bit of advantage there, just being well practiced on it, even inside of a match.
And as expected, we see on the side of Team Blue, Henrik and Ash Ketchum coming in for double time. 2 fantastic speed players. Ash obviously coming in as a substitute for Roido, who was originally in the roster for Team Blue. Ash Ketchum replacing them as Roido was unavailable. Ash, someone who has been probably wanting to play in CWC for several years now, has really shot up the rankings in the last 12 months in particular. But coming from Iceland, there aren't too many people, let alone people who can play catch, let alone people who can play at this kind of level. So fantastic opportunity for Ash to show what he's capable of.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a real shame that Ash can't play in CWC just because of that, not having a full roster. Because yeah, I think he's like ranked 34 or something. He's high up there now. Been grinding out, really great rank, really great skill. But we like to get him in here for these show matches when we can. It's definitely very deserving of being able to play in this tournament.
Also done a fantastic job as a new commentator this year as well.
Yeah,
really happy with how a lot of the new commentators have done. Thank you guys for stepping up. It's been fantastic seeing so many new people involved. Even if I haven't been able to kind of commentate a lot this year, I've still been listening in, and there's been some great commentary to some fantastic matches.
Looks like this will be the final lineup. It's got Motion, Natsuko, Aricio going up against Kame, Henrik, and Ash.
Yeah, a little bit of a delay. Aricio saying they had some problems connecting to the server, but that seems to be sorted now, which is great news. Motion and Kame both kind of anchored into those top 2 slots. I think we'll see them for a large proportion of the maps, just because they are match kind of prepared veterans that have been playing in high pressure situations like this many times.
Yeah, and this map immediately just going ham right from the beginning. Only a minute, 38 seconds long. 318 BPM.
Yeah, don't know about you, but when I kind of see Double Time and Hard Rock, I'm like, oh, that doesn't look that fast, and then I play it and it's nearly impossible. This looks really hard, and I imagine is even harder.
Yeah, this one you don't even need to play it. You just need to look at it and you're like, yep, I can't do that. Not even close.
While we say that, Team Blue have eked out a huge combo advantage here. Kane with their 800 combo. Really, really solid performance here as we come into 1/3 of the map still to play. Everyone else performing well but struggling to maintain any significant combo. Motion has got a solid combo now but has just dropped it as I say that, and everyone else breaks. Kame finally goes down, just shy of 1,000 combo, but the damage is almost certainly done here as Team Blue have a 200,000 point lead.
Yeah, and on a short map for that, we're almost done. Already past the 3/4 mark. Just taking a victory wrap now for the Team Blue. There we have it. Kame Henrik, the only ones with an S rank, I believe. Yeah, everyone else going to get that A rank, just showing how difficult some of this pool is, especially some of these more niche picks like the super high AR Double Time.
Yeah, you know that the pool is hard when players of Risiel's caliber are kind of just getting 100s and 200 combos.
Yeah.
Certainly not a bad play.
Motion A rank.
Yeah, certainly not bad plays from anyone by any means. This is just a testament to how difficult this map pool is.
Absolutely, yeah. So that is a second point secured for Team Blue. There we go. See the map pool back on screen as Team Red gonna figure out what they want for their second pick. Team Red having a little think about where they want to take us, and they're going to stay with Mixed Mod. They're going to go to Mixed Mod 3, End of a Fairy Tale.
Yeah, so sticking in the Mixed Mod bracket, but with a very different map to the Mixed Mod 2 that we've seen, which is kind of sensible. Normally, if you kind of just squeeze out a win, you're maybe a little nervous about picking something from that same category, but given how different the Mixed Mods are in this bracket, not a huge kind of risk, I think. But circle size 5.2 on this one, which is going to be, I think, like 6.8 with Hard Rock applied for the Hard Rock player. And for the hidden player, lots of hyper sliders and some kind of anti-flowing wiggling streams to contend with as well.
Yeah, plenty of difficult stuff for the hidden and the Nomad player, but Hard Rock player especially, they're going to be catching fruits made for ants, really. Really small. Speaking of Fairy Tale, shout out to our referee, Fairy Bread, for saving this match today.
Nice link. Saikai coming back in for Team Blue, along with Kame and Henrik retaining their spots. Easy Gone coming back in to Team Red. Risiel taking a bit of a breather.
Yeah, we have a bit of the same roster for the Team Blue, back to, I believe, the first or second pick. I think we have this lineup from them. Looks like we are ready to go, so we're going to kick this off. Second pick from Team Red, Mixed Mod 3.
Yeah, All Stars Blue currently leading 2 points to 1. Both teams have won each of their picks thus far, so All Stars Red wanting to keep that trend up to level the score. But a break point would see All Stars Blue take a 3-1 lead early on. Definitely would be a confidence booster.
Yeah, we can see those microscopic fruit up top, already catching Kame out a little bit. Single miss from him.
more drops from Kame, traded by a miss from Motion, and Saikai taking a tumble as well. Natsuko and Easygon from Team Red holding really nicely. Henrik building back up after an early miss as well. Kame going down is going to give Team Red quite the early advantage though, as we get to about a quarter of the way through the map.
Yeah, Easygon and Natsuko holding the only FCs in the lobby right now. See, Natsuko, he might have had a really early miss. I think he might be a few combo behind.
Yeah, only about 5 combo or so. Maybe a little bit of a lag at the beginning, dropping like an early node. Motion with 400 combo on this hard rock pick, and just as I say that, he drops.
Yeah, really impressive though. That CS, 6.5 or what have you, just insane.
Yeah, I know that CS5 is 6.5 with hard rock, so it's going to be like somewhere between 6.5 and 7. Very small, as you said, catch for ants either way. Team Blue really kind of struggling to maintain any significant combos, even though they're all playing pretty well, just struggling to get that one big combo together to start racking up those large score. Easygon with 1,000 combo now though.
Yeah, just what I was about to call it. Easygon just going at it still. Drop the SS, but still has that full combo. Else struggling a little bit on this. Seeing misses all around. All Stars blue, all combo gone. Easygon finally gonna break. That is just a wipe all around, but insane performance from her so far.
Yeah, Henrik is the only person that comboed that section that did break pretty much immediately before it, so yeah, we'll pretty much consider that an all-plus person break. Not a lot of room for Team Blue to get back into this one, especially with the large advantage that All Stars Red have. They're going to be winning this one by just over 300,000 points, so as we said, Mixed Mod's very different. This one went much differently to Mixed Mod 2, and they secure a very convincing second point of their own.
Insane combo from Easygon there. I think, yeah, double the combo of the second highest from Natsuko.
Yeah, the last round that Australia participated in, the quarterfinal stage, Easygon got 6 MVPs in that round. So, yeah, definitely a remarkable player that has scaled really well into the tournament and is showing why they are a part of this all-star team again.
Right back to double time again.
Yes, that makes sense. Team Blue having a very convincing performance on Queen Alouette. This DT4 very, very different from a lot of the other things in the pool. The DT4 slot has kind of traditionally been the quirky, older style map. This one featuring a AR8 DT, so quite low approach rate by a lot of the standards of this pool, but circle size 5 and very precision heavy.
Yeah, double time pool has been really interesting for this round. A lot of players struggling on it, so it'll be interesting to see how the All-Stars can go. Now they got some staff, some players, they kind of got the best mix they can get together.
Yeah, nice to see Dika coming into All-Stars Blue, making their first appearance on a map that they made. Mapper advantage potential?
I want to say might have also made the background as well. I know Dika has been the artist for a lot of the backgrounds for their maps.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of Dika backgrounds earlier on in the tournament, so would not be at all surprised if they'd made this one themselves. Seen them placing reasonably well in some art contests in the last 12 months or so. Fantastic, as I said earlier on, like there's like so much more custom going on now, like custom backgrounds and custom storyboards, and now custom videos for the OS Originals songs. They're just so good.
We just got custom everything going around, and pull up the map page. Indeed, this is custom background art by Dika.
Let's go. So much talent on this Catch Mountain, boys and girls. But here we go, going into pick number 5.
Yeah, double time 4 picked by the blue team.
An absolute banger of a song, and a classic as well. A new version that I wasn't too familiar with before this map pool.
Interestingly, well, I was about to say it's the first map where everyone seems to be doing pretty well from the beginning, but there we are, there's already 4 combos down. Just a little ahead of myself. Just Motion and Dika holding those full combos to get into these interesting kind of snap sections.
Ooh, some of these sliders are so disgusting. I love them.
Dika now just having to deal with the monstrosity that he has created. In a good way. Very difficult, but still very impressive mapping.
Large combos dropping on Team Red now gives the advantage back to Team Blue. Titobus had a huge combo just there that has dropped just as I was about to comment on that. Everyone goes down from Team Blue. There's very few combos on Team Red to try and eke into this lead that Team Blue have. They're going to be very close if they can hold through this long slider section. But Motion is the only one to drop. No Karoi actually goes down towards the end as well. Arisiel down. Tobus, Dika and Kame hold through that slider. They're going to eke out a little bit more of an advantage into this Karma section.
I didn't even notice in previous plays of this map that there's fruit in the middle of the spinner. That is just cruel.
It is absolutely disgusting, again, and I love it. Team Blue with almost a 100,000 point lead now. Kame holding a huge combo, really the only person in the lobby doing so.
Yeah, we keep kind of flipping around on who has a chance at some of these sections, but Kame definitely putting up a great performance. Currently leading the lobby just slightly above Motion.
Another wacky slider at the end there, but thankfully not enough to sway it in any favor. Team Blue securing their 3rd point, taking that 3-2 lead once again. Really good performance from both Kame and Motion, within 300 points of one another. Like,
yep.
Marisa may have stolen the precious thing, but Motion and Kame have definitely stolen the show with that performance there.
I think Kame was ahead MVP for most of the ending there, but then yeah, Motion sniping it by 300 points right at the end.
So Team Red looking to make their 3rd pick, no break points thus far. They could go back to the mix mod well one final time, but they are going to go to no mod 3.
Oh boy,
I believe there's
Crumbs map coming out.
Is this the map with the $50 FC bounty on it that I've heard about?
I believe, yeah, it was one of the no mods. I think it was no mod 3, yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, anyone who can get an FC on this during a match, there is a $50 bounty. That is how difficult some of these maps are, and this one in particular. Mapped by Mniam, who's had some pretty crazy maps in the pools over the past couple of weekends. Very reliable mapper when you want something a little funky.
Yeah, absolutely. That was even evident last year with some of his earlier picks, like Peer Gint was really early on in the pool, but had just wacky sliders and hyper sliders even very early on. So it's no surprise to see that with a year extra experience under his belt, he's able to translate that to the top end.
Absolutely, yeah. And with any luck, we might also see some XCON maps later on. XCON kind of having a debut, I believe, this year for mapping for CWC, and also filling in that spot of having some just really wild maps.
So let's get underway. Game number 6, the third pick from Team Red, trailing by 1, but there's their own pick and there have been no points broken just yet. Nomad 3, Medurka next to gone. Motion with the
already brutal.
break.
Just easy gun and Sky down. Just easy gun with full combo.
Yeah, quite a lot of drops from Saikai early on. Seems like they're having a little bit of difficulty adjusting to the lower approach rate. They're kind of moving a little bit early on everything, which is very common when you go from a high approach rate to something a lot slower. It takes a little bit of time to adjust to that slower speed. It really is a impressive skill to be able to adapt to those drastic changes in speed very quickly.
Yeah, that's even a strategy you can use in matches sometimes if you have the roster to swap out. It's just go from something high AR to low to throw the other team off.
Yeah, absolutely.
Combos going down all over the place. Kame only one above 200. Now Natsuko following as well.
Yes, there's 2 very low combos on Team Red now, although they have the advantage of about 30,000. Kame and Tobus both have decent combos, so they're going to be narrowing that gap very slightly in the slower section with about 1/3 of the map still to go. It will not take more than 1 or 2 misses from Team Red to open the door for a breakpoint for Team Blue here. Although we do see a little drop there from Tobus, really unfortunately before that big doubles buzz slider stack.
Getting back into some jump sections now.
Couple drops there for Motion, but Easygon and Natsuko definitely picking up the slack. Huge combos from them right now. Team Red definitely still building that advantage with little left in the map. Not going to be able to overcome this one. Really, really solid performance, even when Motion has a little bit of a turbulent time on a pick. There's definitely still players there to pick up the slack. Really solid performance from Team Red.
Yeah, you can see why there's a bounty on this map. You have Motion, just like one of the best players in the world, getting an A rank, 97% accuracy. Kame gonna be the MVP there. 944,000, insane play by Kame.
Yeah, Natsuko not far behind, and with 1 fewer miss as well. Really, really good performance from both of those players. And Tobus also had only 6 misses, but just didn't manage to build that one huge combo that Kame and Natsuko both did.
Yeah, all about the placement of those misses, unfortunately, especially on shorter maps. Yeah, that'll keep it all tied up. No breakpoints yet. 3-3. And we throw it back over to the blue team. See where they want to take us next. There is still a double time pick available. They've done 2 of the 4 double times. I guess 2 of the 3 since one of them was banned.
Yeah, still 1 DT available in Impulse. If Blue want to round out that pool. Hard Rock and Hidden as yet untouched, except for that 1 Hidden 2 ban right at the beginning.
It's interesting because we've seen a lot of mixed mods, so they're okay with playing Hidden and Hard Rock. They just don't want all 3 players on it. Understandable. Nomad 2 it is, so sticking with the Nomads.
Yeah, this is a sensible choice. They won Nomad 1 as one of their earliest picks, and this is similar but slightly more difficult at the expense of a reduced length.
Yeah, 2.5 minutes long, but it is AR 9.9, and when you have Jump-Zoo for the consistency map, you better be scared at what the tech pick is.
Yeah, Emiru, definitely someone who has been involved in Grand Finals map pools before, making extremely difficult endgame maps.
Just shy of star rating 9. star rating
276 BPM as well.
When your star rating looks like an approach rate, you're in for some trouble.
Yeah, I was just going to comment on this, how this is 276 BPM, and we've seen maps in the double time pool that are less BPM than this after double time has been applied to them.
We're doing a little bit of map updating, but it sounds like we'll probably see him in Kame, Saikai sticking in for now.
Yeah, Motion and Natsuko both remaining in for Team Red. Easy Gone dropping out for some of the speedier stuff. Note Kuroi coming back in. Been a couple of games since we've seen him. But when it comes to kind of high-end no-mod speed play, definitely someone I'd want on my roster.
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, I think we're just waiting on Henrik to pop back in for updating that map. And there we are. Yeah, you got the BPM of a double time map, the approach rate almost of a hard rock map. Is going to be quite an insane map.
Yeah, if you're just joining us, welcome. This is the Grand Finals All-Star Showmatch between 12 of the best players in the world, some of which who have played in previous rounds, some of which have not played at all and are getting their chance to do so right now. Currently at 3 games apiece, very even so far. Both teams have won all of their picks, some by large margins, some by very small ones. The first breakpoint, if we see any, could be decisive.
We're going to handle that intro very well, going to hit that 200 combo. Now we see the misses coming in. That is a 3-way miss from Team Red. Kame going to follow that up along with Saikai and actually Henrik, everyone down.
The fact that anyone can combo these like hyper walk double stairs things is just actually insane to me. This is the kind of pattern that 5 years ago you would say would even be like too difficult for an Aspire ranking criteria breaking entry, and now it's just like, yeah, we're gonna put it in like a normal map, admittedly at the absolute end game of playability, but still, the fact that we've come this far is just amazing. And people can play this! I'm in awe.
Yeah, it's one thing to put it in the map pool, it's another thing to see people actually able to perform on it. That's the scary part.
Kame, just casual 600 combo right now. Actual beast mode.
Halfway through the map now, and most players at the high A or low S rank, despite the insanity of this map.
Motion and Note Kuroi both building up really nice combos, is lowering that gap, but Kame still the MVP right now, getting close to 1,000 combo in this Karma section. Oh, there's the drop on the Hyperwalk section though, and that is probably going to give Team Red the advantage if they can hold combos, but we see a double miss. Saikai now the only combo on Team Blue.
They have to hold the combo, and that is a feat in its own. Grades by Note and Henrik as they're coming into the final seconds of the map. Natsuko falling out of sync as well. That's actually a huge miss from Natsuko. Struggling to get in there on some of those jumps.
And that's going to be another point secured on pick for Team Blue, this time by 26,000 points. Note Kuroi with the 9 miss though, what a solid performance there. Saikai did a really good job holding combo in the middle when everyone was falling around him, keeping that advantage for Team Blue.
Yeah, Natsuko, the only one below an A rank, but honestly, I think it was just the ending. I was watching there, he just wasn't quite getting on the hypers for those just side-to-side, screen-wide jumps, and if he had, I think he would have gotten an A rank as well, so insane performance all around from all the players being able to A and S rank a map like that.
So we got 3 mod brackets now that are endangered species, just 1 no mod double time and mix mod left. And then we got a vast chasm of hidden and hard rock untouched picks left over.
Yeah, we're starting to wind down to it. They're going to start being forced to pick hidden and hard rock, and delaying the inevitable so far. Let's see, will they go for that? Or perhaps the last mix mod? Giving us a little taste of hidden and hard rock, but not committing 3 players to it.
Yeah, their mix mod 3 performance in the previous round was really good, definitely one of the largest win margins we've seen in the match thus far. So if they are still feeling like mix mod is the way to go, they might do that to keep parity. But it's going to be hidden
Go ahead.
3. Mikosu Takata.
Yeah, I was about to say the Yumino Echo map coming out. Classic mappers for some funky maps, especially in the hidden mod.
Yeah, really interesting pick in a grand finals pool. We don't often see kind of big circle size things. It's very usually geared towards even the kind of the normal maps are geared towards 4.5 plus, and we see some hard rock picks that are well into the CS6, CS7 regime. But circle size 3.4 on this mix mod is very interesting for the no mod and the hidden player.
Yeah, going from fruit for ants to fruit for human consumption here.
Even the hard rock pick is going to be like what, 4.8 or something with hard rock here. It's not going to be above 5, that's for sure. So even by hard rock standards, this is kind of like big fruits. But we are of course going to have to attend to some hyper walks, some hyper sliders, some very funky stacked streams to offset that larger circle size.
And it's going to be interesting to see the lineups. Now we have to have all 3 players on hidden. See EasyGone and Bunray coming in, no surprise there.
Yeah, I haven't seen Bunray since the first pick of the match, I believe.
I agree with the players here. We are absolutely going to be balling on this map. It's 2 minutes, 13 seconds on the shorter end. Kame going with a little psychological warfare there.
Yeah, I'm appreciating the gamesmanship there from Kame.
I saw one in the match yesterday telling people to realize that they can feel the socks on their feet.
So going into game number 8 now, just syncing up all of the players before we get into it. And here we go.
A lot of misses coming out. Only Kame holding that full combo.
Yeah, Saikai and Motion both had pretty good starts as well, but dropped at pretty much the exact same time. So it is just Kame with the large combo now. Although EasyGone with that early miss is now not that far behind. Kame does drop, so EasyGone is now going to swing the lead into the favor of Team Red.
Yeah, to be expected, EasyGone holding that MVP slot so far. A little bit above Motion.
Saikai beautifully balancing that stacked stream there. That looks so pretty.
Yeah, actually, that's enough to snipe out the MVP slot, I believe. Yeah, Saikai now leading the lobby.
I think Motion may have just taken that lead now with the 300 combo that he's rocking. He is really the only major combo in the lobby right now. And that lead is getting very small. Kame and Bunray trading a few misses.
Trades back and forth. That score bar is just really getting close to center. There it is, flip to red.
Motion still going with the 500 combo now, as everybody goes down on Team Blue. Bunray also has a little bit of difficulty, but there's a triple miss on Team Red. Look how these stacks. Motion missed, and by the time I finish the sentence saying that he's missed, he's back at 200 combo. What is happening?
And there it goes back over to blue again. We can see why neither team wanted to pick it. It is just a complete coin flip.
Only about 10-15 seconds left to go. Kame trades with Bunray. There is probably only 10,000 points in it, if that. Bunray with a lot of drops though. Kame goes down as well. I think Team Blue are just about going to hold by 12,000 points the difference. So we see our first break point. Blue picking up the advantage to go 5-3 ahead against Team All-Stars Red.
Yeah, very late in the match to finally see that first break point, and yeah, fortunately, no balling today for Bunray. But still an insane performance all around. Very difficult map. We can tell exactly why neither team was itching to pick it. Went back and forth the entire time. Blue barely on top at the end.
Yeah, Motion with the highest score, Easy Gone with the highest accuracy, but unfortunately the team performance secures the win for Team Blue and that break point. They have a chance to go to match point right now, and they've got a little bit of everything still on the table.
Yeah, actually a really nice spot for Blue to be in, getting their pick to kind of lock in either a win or a tiebreaker. Team Red definitely not out of it yet. They're halfway to the dub, but 3 points remaining for them to get to that tiebreaker match point position.
Yeah, they really need to break back right now to keep Team Blue away from that match point. But unfortunately, it's not really in their control. They've just got to hope that whatever Team Blue picks, and it's going to be DT2 Impulse, so the double time pool getting rounded out. One ban from Team Red, and then Team Blue picking everything else in that double time pool.
Yeah, Team Red really want a breakpoint here, also because they Team Blue banned Hidden, but then stole a breakpoint on Hidden, so it'd be a really nice kind of payback. Having to update the map again. It's living in the past. I think Asbury is a veteran player. Looks like we have Dika coming in.
Yeah, making just their second appearance of this map. Henrik, as we've already said, of course, also appearing for Team Blue. Still waiting for that third slot on Team Red to be filled. Still, Motion and Kame occupy those top two slots, neither wanting to back out. They're up for this challenge, carrying their team with them.
Yeah, it's been crazy to see them playing all the maps, because especially at this highest level, where all the maps are going to be really testing a specific mod. Having players that can just play it all still is insane. More than just a specialist in, low AR Hidden. They're all-arounders, MVPs.
Yeah, Henrik is definitely a good person to have in there as well for that Team Blue. I think in the semi-finals where Canada were knocked out of CWC, I think he played something like 19 maps and he was MVP on at least 5 of them. So definitely no stranger to kind of long sessions behind the keyboard in that high pressure environment, as Arisiel comes in as the third player for Team Red.
Yeah, definitely a lot of veterans showing up for this match, as to be expected from an all-star match. Motion Natsuko going to be playing those early misses. Dika shortly after.
Yeah, that's going to give a very early lead to, well, currently to Team Blue, but those double misses from Kame and Dika swing it over to Team Red, although Arisiel and Natsuko both go down. Henrik and Motion now the two large combos, but Henrik drops also. So Team Red taking a very handy lead early on. This one is only a little over a minute and a half in length, so any large advantages will be very difficult to claw back.
Yeah,
several trades now.
Of the 700 combo, Henrik, he's going to drop though. Henrik just a little behind 460. Trying to pull it back over for his team.
Yeah, Motion dropping that large combo just before the calm section and that spinner. Henrik is gonna snatch lobby MVP in just a second though with that 600 combo of his own. We see Natsuko find a drop. Everyone on Team Blue with decent combos building up now as Natsuko and Arisiel both have a couple more drops. Dika goes down to Motion, Arisiel, and triple drop from Team Red. Team Blue snatch the lead back.
As a team miss of the own though. Team miss all around, just everyone's missing. There's no combo. Could get dicey at the end. Ooh, score bar was starting to jump, but it will stay over to Blue. They're going to secure that match point with MVP Henrik. Motion not sniping this one away.
Yeah, well played to Henrik, securing the anchor there. And when you see it combo, let's go.
3 combo above Motion. Was all part of the plan.
So they had a very real chance to snatch that breakpoint back there, but unfortunately for All Stars Red, Team Blue secure another point on their own pick and go 1 away from this victory. 6-3, but it will be All Stars Red to pick next. And they have to win 3 in a row to force a tiebreaker if they want to stay in this match.
Yeah, definitely a bit nervous for anyone who put their channel points on Team Red. I personally did. I saw Motion, I saw Easy Gone. I was like, this has got to be a done deal. Team Red, so stacked. But I should have looked at the Team Blue roster again and went, oh, well, I guess they're kind of stacked too.
You got to read both sides of the argument before forming that opinion. But yeah, all the players doing really, really well so far. That one break point from Team Blue shortly ago is really the only kind of deciding difference between the two teams right now. 6-3 definitely doesn't do justice to how close this match has been so far.
Yeah, it seems way different when you look at the scoreline, but it has just been one break point, so... Fortunately, Team Red also being the second pick makes that look a little bit worse than it really has been. And not to mention, these picks themselves have, a lot of them have been super close at the end and just barely decided by a couple thousand points. They're going to close out the mixed mod pool now, though, with Justice Monster, a little FD Fluorite mapping coming in.
I love me a bit of Eurobeat in the map pool. Another long one, 4.25 minutes in length. One of the slowest songs in the pool at 160 BPM.
Yeah, all around this map gonna be most normal stat-wise. Slightly low BPM, but and a little bit long with 4 minutes. But AR 9.4, CS4, star rating 7.14. That's about as kind of standard and normal as you can get in a pool where we have all these insane maps. So what do you call Eurobeat with Japanese lyrics on top?
I mean, I think it's still Eurobeat. Like, I think there's more Japanese Eurobeat than there is European Eurobeat, ironically, or maybe paradoxically.
Yeah, that is fair. The beat is still Euro, so... Makes sense.
I like when they have kind of BOF and like groundbreaking Rainbow Frontier and these like song creating contests, and they kind of sometimes just invent genre names all of their own to kind of like, oh, this is my brand new genre called so and so, and I find that really funny and very cool. That you can even put like your own stamp on your creations by like what you want to call the genre that your song is.
Yeah, that is actually something kind of special. It's like we're getting our final lineups sorted out here. So far, Kame, Henrik, Sakai, Motion, EasyGone, and Note Croy, and yeah, that is going to be it. EasyGone, Sakai on the hidden, to be expected, as well as Motion, Kame on the hard rock.
Yeah, our players have been very helpful with Mixed Mod this time around. You see Hard Rock on top, hidden to the sides, and No Mod there in the center, making it lovely and easy for us to compare as we dive into Justice Monster. Slider tick rate 4, so no small droplets of any kind. Everything counts for combo on this one.
Ah yeah, there's the gimmick. That had to be something to make it a little interesting.
He's like, oh, look at this cute 160 BPM map in Grand Finals. This can't be hard. Oh, wait.
What could possibly go wrong with this? Kame, only one holding that FC with an SS. No Croy, a little far behind, but not too much. That drop will drop him out, but he was about half the combo, 260 for that drop.
Yeah, Motion, EasyGone, both building up nice combos now to potentially take advantage of that Kame drop. Motion goes down, but EasyGone still with the lead. The score is flickering right about now. Very, very close as Sakai goes down to give Team Red the slender advantage.
Yeah, Team Red gonna want to grow that lead because they are up against match point from Team Blue. Back against the wall.
Double miss there on Team Red from Motion and Note Croy. Everyone on Team Blue still holding as that lead gets smaller and smaller with about half of the map still to play for. Team Blue just going to take the advantage here, but it's going to be a very slender lead.
Yeah, and as soon as they take it, it goes right back to Red, but very slim margins here.
Those two drops from Henrik and Sakai gonna give Red the advantage back with 2 minutes still to play.
Yeah, more time left on this map than the length of some of the double time picks. Still anyone's game, but that is a team miss from Team Blue.
We do see 3 misses from Team Red, not all at the same time, but in very quick succession, almost immediately afterwards. So Team Red having that perfect opportunity to capitalize, and they can't quite do as much with it as they maybe would have wanted. Another miss there from Motion. Keeps that lead nice and slim as Henrik, Sakai, Kame all building combo back up, but Henrik and Sakai do both go down. Motion and EasyGone trade once again. It's Note Kuroi versus Kame now.
Yeah, more trades back and forth. Just Kame and Note Kuroi, like you said. Holding that score difference really close to center, but Kame gonna find that drop finally. Note Croy holds.
Yeah, it falls to Note Kuroi now to push this advantage out. EasyGone building a combo back up, Motion doing the same. Henrik and Kame with a little bit of work to do, but we see that double miss from Team Blue. EasyGone goes down, but is the only miss on Team Red. Henrik goes down once again, Note Kuroi pushing them further and further into the advantage now. 50,000 points of the lead, and it's growing.
Finally drops, but his job may have been done here. Getting close to the end of the map. And a pretty healthy lead built for Team Red.
Yeah, with a map this long, each individual fruit is worth less and less, so multiple misses is going to be needed to see an advantage of this size overturned. Double miss from Team Blue, Saikai the only combo being held there as Kame and Henrik see a few go off the edge of the plate. Easy Gone struggling a little bit to build that combo back up. Motion goes down as well. Note Kuroi still holding though. Really nice finish from Team Red.
That's Kame MVP. It is, yeah. So the two European players having the best scores on the Eurobeat song.
Yeah, Kame's had a few games of not MVPing, recharging the batteries, but is still not or running on an empty tank yet. Coming back in towards the end, but unfortunately it will be Team Red taking this one. They secure their own pick for the 4th time. They need a breakpoint now or Team Blue will be the victors. And we are running out of picks. Mixmod is now completely gone. Double time, gone. One hidden, one no mod, and the entire Hard Rock pool is still available.
Yeah, and that no mod that is left is the only convert in the pool, so quite different from their silly no mods. All of the specific no mods gone.
Yeah, we have one micro-intensive AR-10 convert. We have a high approach rate, kind of technical hidden pick, and then we've got a variety of hard rock offerings. Some very fast and streamy, some very precise, some very technical. There are no easy picks anymore.
Red Rock 2 sitting there menacingly, the XCon map. But it's going to be no mod 4 we're going to see first.
So Team Blue's final pick of the match is going to be Unwelcome School, as Snowleft said, the only converted OS difficulty in the pool this time around. The Hell Extra, cycle size 4, approach rate 10. Star rating is not quite 11.3, but it is up in the realms of 7 stars for a convert, I am led to believe.
Yeah, 7.3 when converted, but if you want to play this on standard, have fun with 11.3. IO exception, definitely a standard mapper that likes to push the boundaries.
I like the remix of Call Me at 500 Torches in this song. I didn't notice that at first, but now that I'm just kind of listening to it and absorbing it, I've just picked it up and I'm like, oh, of course it is.
Ah, yeah.
A very classic T-Pazolite map in OS by Fort, or I guess CS Miapa now, that was ranked and then unranked and then loved and then went for rank again, and then I think in the end did not see the light, but definitely something that I remember playing fondly back in the day.
Yeah, definitely lots of history that can be gleaned from the maps in the Grand Finals pool, and all of the CWC pool as well. Just the map pickers have been doing an amazing job this year, giving us all these really interesting maps and songs. Plenty of OS originals too.
I don't want to alarm anyone with a topic change, but Motion has left slot 1.
Wait a
First
minute.
time in the match.
Someone send a search party. That is a very notable event there.
Kame still... Oh, he's back. He's back.
Everyone calm down. It's okay. It's alright. Motion is back.
We'll be getting underway with game number 11 then. This is Team Blue's final pick. If you're just joining us, they're currently on the match point, 6-4. They've taken one break point. This is their final chance, on their own pick at least, to secure a victory. If we see a break point for Team Blue here, Team Red have an opportunity to take us to tiebreaker with the next pick. But 2.5 minutes of AR-10 converted OS difficulty stands between us and that potential outcome.
Yeah, so far everyone did pretty well. Easy Gun Usio, early misses. Kame Henrik gonna join them. Henrik now with another miss that will flip it over to Team Red. Fairly close this whole time so far. And Motion finally going to find trades of their own.
Everyone in the bottom 4 slots taking a miss there, so it is just Kame and Motion holding combo, but really not that much of an advantage on the rest of the lobby. Very slender lead right now, of only about 15,000 points, with still 1.5 minutes to play.
Here we go, another wipe from everyone but Henrik.
Henrik is nailing these wiggles right now.
Ooh, these wiggles.
Ooh, the plate walking comes back to bite him. Team Blue do still have the advantage though.
Yeah. There we go, he's getting back up to 200 combos, so gonna secure it, but Tobis, no, missing right before that spinner.
Normally calm sections are a blessing for kind of contests like these, but approach rate 10 calm sections and low density are really not fun. Team Red sneaking the advantage back, Motion with that 400 combo, the difference maker between the two teams here, and he might be keeping the All-Stars Red team in this contest for a little while longer.
More misses all around coming out. Motion still holding that combo, saying no, we're gonna go to tiebreaker, we're not ending it now.
I will drag you all to tiebreaker, kicking and screaming if I must. He still holds through that wiggle. What the heck was that? Oh my goodness.
Oh, Blue almost sniped it. It's back over to Red. There's just a few seconds left.
Henrik with a drop in the calm section might have sealed this one right towards the end. It's only going to be a 20,000 point difference. Holy moly, that one could have gone either way for the longest time, but it will be Team Red taking their first break point. They have a chance to force the tiebreaker, and it is that man Motion once again keeping the game alive. Really, really good performance with that 740 combo.
Yeah, thank God he came back in. He was definitely the difference maker there. Double the combo of everyone else. Tobis just slightly above being half. That's a bit of a mouthful, but either way, Motion definitely MVP there. Keeps Red in it, and we're going to go back over to Red now for the final pick of the match. Either going to end in defeat or tiebreaker.
It didn't seem that long ago that we had like at least something to pick from every category. Now we've got one hidden or all the hard rocks. That's all that's left.
Will Hard Rock be completely just ignored? Time to find out. Could see Hidden One being the pick. Team Red is the team with Easy Gun.
This is the advantage of having mixed mod over any of the other mod brackets, though. You need all 3 of your people to be able to play that mod. And they're going to maybe go for Hard Rock 2 here? Okay, so they will not be going for that Hidden One. Hard Rock finally getting some 3-person team love. Everyone sticking that red mod on.
Yeah, and it's the XCon map out of all of them, too. XCon has been making some really menacing maps for us. Some crazy stuff.
Yeah, even if you didn't know what kind of you would expect from an XCon map in a World Cup pool, you can see right there. Circle size 5.2 with Hard Rock is going to go to 6.8. And you know there's going to be some funky sliders in here with a BPM like 136. This is going to be technical, wiggly, funky, precision slider hell, and I'm all for it.
Yeah, this is no speedrun mapper here. This is XCon, who in one of the previous stages spent 4 hours on a single slider.
That is now, dedication to your craft.
It was a really long and insane slider. But yeah, 4 hours, 1 slider, that's the kind of mapper we're talking about. And we are about to see just shy of a 3-minute map from them. So for the final pick of this All-Star show match, we have
Kame, Saikai, and Henrik on Team Blue. Motion, EasyGone, and Notekroi on Team Red. A breakpoint for Team Blue seals their victory 7-5 in this Grand Finals pool. A victory on pick for Team Red takes us to 6-all, and we are going to tiebreaker.
There we go. We got Saikai, EasyGone taking the hidden with their hard rock.
Yeah, certainly to be expected for both of those players. Very strong hidden players, both.
You can see just how small those notes are, but everyone hitting so far.
Yeah, you can tell the people that play with hidden all the time who choose to add hidden on something like this, like a precision map like this. And that's what it takes to become like a hidden player of this kind of skill. Really, really good so far. Henrik with the early miss, but otherwise everyone getting past that 200 mark early. Motion dropping very soon afterwards a couple of times is gonna drop the score difference, but Saikai going down now as well, giving Red just a little bit of an advantage, which is extended by that miss from Kame.
Yeah, you can see how hard it is to get some of these droplets here. People holding full combos, but being at like 98%. Getting back up there in combo, but other than that, just EasyGone. She will finally fall as well, but a job well done. Secured a little bit of an advantage for Team Red.
Halfway through with just over a minute still to go. Henrik with a really solid combo here. Just drops it as I says that, but we see triple miss from Team Red. Kame now the carry as the lead goes back over to Team Blue.
Yeah, Team Blue finally back in it now, but they need to hold it for another half of the map, and we're getting to some crazy sections.
Triple miss from Team Blue as Notekroi and Motion both hold through those wiggles to take the lead, but then both miss just as they're poised to take the advantage, so Team Blue get it right back again.
Approaching 3/4 mark. Still anyone's games that score it gets closer to the center. And it does flip.
Yeah, the misses there from Henrik and Saikai give Team Red the advantage back once again. Time is running out. Saikai and Notekroi both trade. Kame and Motion holding. EasyGone building combo nicely back up. There's only 10,000 points in it as we're coming into the final 100 combo or so.
This is all across the bottom now, just Motion and Kame holding that combo.
Oh, misses from EasyGone and Notekroi. Blue are gonna steal it at the last second!
Just a short outro, but no, Blue has it. Second breakpoint. And that is a win.
Team Blue securing that victory by 25,000 points right at the end of a very topsy-turvy seesawing back and forth contest. Super great performance from all the players on a map pool this difficult, and thank you so much for a very entertaining match. But it is Team All-Stars Blue of Henrik, Ash Ketchum, Kame, Titova, Saikai, and Dika who take this victory 7-5.
Yeah, big congratulations to them, and it looks like a chat we may still get a tiebreaker. They may just be able to play it for us anyway. It was a little treat to end out the match. But
yeah, it's very much up to the players if they want to do that. So hopefully they do, but they've been through quite the challenge over the last hour and a quarter or so. So do respect their decision if they decide they want to have a nice lie down.
Oh. Apparently I actually won the prediction. I thought I was voting on red. I voted on blue by mistake. So, there we go.
Accidental victory. Let's go. BitDust123 with the big payday there. 177,000 channel points to you, good sir or madam. Thank you everyone for predicting. just waiting to see if they're going to be organizing this this Showmatch tiebreaker just for our viewing entertainment, and then we'll get right back to you once we know.
Yeah, it looks like we will be. Yeah, there we are. We got Eureka coming out. Our Us original banger of a song, banger of a map, banger of a storyboard, just banger all around.
Did you watch the YouTube reveal of this on, was it Halve's channel that was recently this week?
Actually, have not. Was it the storyboard or something extra special there?
I think it was just the kind of storyboard, like cinema version, like not with all of the notes, obviously.
Okay.
But like there was definitely some hype buzzing around that. I couldn't watch it because I was at work, but people were buzzing about it, and it looked like it was really exciting. So I hope it went well.
Yeah, I believe I was either also at work or asleep at the time, but definitely going to go back and give that a watch because the storyboard is really awesome on this one. I was mesmerized during the map pool showcase. Classic requests from the players wanting to fit as many screens as they can. We are going to keep it 3v3, but I believe all the other team members are going to be able to join the lobby if they so choose.
Yeah, as someone who's organized like streaming multiple clients and multiple cameras and things before, like going from a 6-person like video stream to a 12-person video stream is not a trivial matter. So unless they prepared like all of this in advance, which I don't think they have, we are going to have to stick with 3v3 here. Please do understand and respect that. But we will probably see scores from all players factored in.
I think the client will only take the first 6 slots. I could be wrong on that.
Oh, I see. Okay, that is interesting.
But we'll have to see. But yeah, I don't even, can the client even handle 6v6? The tournament client? I don't know if it can.
I mean, it has the functionality to do it, but whether it can physically do it, like, I know it's not like a coding limitation, but it may be like a hardware limitation. I don't know. I've never tried or seen anyone try to do 6v6, so I don't want to jump on that train and say anything with certainty. If anyone has a supercomputer and wants to try that, though, please do let me know how it goes.
Getting confirmation from our streamer that it, in theory, is possible, but yeah, whether or not your computer explodes is another question. Personally, have only topped out at 44. Here we go. Tiebreaker being showcased once again. Henrik going to give us the unique perspective of Easy Flashlight.
I love it.
Easy Kame playing with Easy.
Yeah, Kame taking Hard Rock, Saikai taking Hidden. Team Blue definitely having a little bit of fun with this tiebreaker show match. Easy Gun, as you said, taking Easy. We get a little bit more of a grounded perspective from Natsuko and Motion, but I love the individuality on show here. It's all about having fun at the end of the day. Winning is nice too, but having fun is more. And I think we'd say we've all had fun watching a really, really amazing match from quality players today.
Absolutely, yeah. Really high caliber match. Got us 1 point away from the tiebreaker. And we get to finish it off with the tiebreaker anyway, just as a little treat. Really love all the custom art that was made around this map. My vote is new catch mascot. Sorry, Yuzu.
Saikai and Motion both getting close to that 700 combo mark. Saikai does unfortunately drop, but Motion presses on, hitting 800 combo now, with the SS still in hand.
Yeah, insane performance from it so far.
I'm just in love with Easy Gun's screen right now. How is this readable, man? Fantastic.
The entire screen is just fruit. Like watching standard with like AR 0 or negative infinity or whatever they call it.
AR negative infinity, yeah.
They're just
all the notes are on the screen at the very beginning.
Motion did drop that full combo, but still really nice score for them. Saikai as well, actually.
Look at Saikai's AC, man. 99.7. What the hell? With hidden too. Fantastic.
Yeah, beating out Motion both accuracy and score on a Grand Finals tiebreaker.
This is the thing we say every year with like Team Argentina, who obviously Saikai plays for, that they would be such a dominant force if they had 3 players of like Saikai and Story's caliber. And I've always been so curious to see how they would play on a map pool this far into the tournament, which they don't usually get to anymore. And now I'm getting my answer, like very, very well.
Yeah, it's the classic problem that unfortunately plagues a lot of countries. Finding that third player can be really rough sometimes. And early on in the rounds, it's not that big of an issue. You can get by with just a 1 or 2 person carry, but the further you get, the more you need that third person. Really appreciate the spinners there going along to the ticking of the clock. Nice touch.
Really solid play from Kame as well on the hard rock, touching that 99% hack.
That guy's still going ham. His dropped below Motion's accuracy, but they are neck and neck in score. Fighting for his life with easy flashlight. Almost at 90% AC though, which honestly is still very impressive for the mods he has going.
Yeah, Easy Gun pushing 95, 96 accuracy with about 4,000 notes on screen at the same time. The real battle here is MVP between Saikai and Motion. It's going to be very, very close, I think.
Yeah, I was about to say Motion finally securing a nice lead, but then he found a drop and Saikai is back in it, just like that. Above in accuracy, I think. Yeah, slightly above in score, Saikai.
Ooh, he's 1,500 ahead! Let's go!
Just a slow outro, so that could be wraps on the battle.
Motion has the very slight combo advantage that might swing this one.
Ooh, little section at the end here.
Oh, Motion dropped right at the end!
That will be Saikai taking MVP, I believe. Yes, by like 2,000.
28 misses on that is insane. So good. Yeah, 99 AC as well.
Huge performance all around, and definitely a big thank you to all of our players for one, just showing up and giving us a really awesome show match, but also then taking the extra time to give us that tiebreaker, even though we didn't quite hit there in the match, 1 point away, but nice little treat to round us out either way.
Yeah, still a very, very closely fought game by two very even teams. Props to everyone who's organised this for getting everyone on board, balancing those teams, and giving us a fantastic play. Thank you, of course, to our ref, Fairybread, for keeping all of our players up to speed, on time, where they need to be, moving everyone from server to server. And, of course, thank you very much to Trosk, as always, for hosting this. So we got one to go, ladies and gentlemen. The grand final tomorrow. Korea versus the US once again.
Yeah, going to be another early match for those of you in North America. 14 UTC, same time as the show match was today. So definitely make sure to come back same time next day. See that South Korea versus United States. Gonna be a banger. Gonna decide who gets first place, who gets second place. Can USA finally get that gold medal for both South Korea reign supreme once again? You have to be here to find out. But until then, thank you guys all for showing up and watching. This has been Snow Leopard with JB Hyperion. We will see you next time.
Thanks, everyone. Don't miss the grand final tomorrow. Bye-bye.